I think that one of the things that came out pretty quickly when we started being remote and became more difficult as we had more people doing this regularly is we really had to learn to communicate our availability, and that's a skill that we didn't have before. I can't say that like it replaces being able to walk over to a person and, have that conversation just because they're in the office. But it is a skill that helps you sort of plan your collaboration with people in a different way. That
Some intentionality around collaboration. So where you were collaborative by nature of co-location and just the kind of work you do and the culture you had when in office, as soon as that net of the office went away, now you had to think differently about intentional collaboration.
Brittany's got a way better memory than I do, because that was like one of the first things we put a lot of energy into. But now, again, we're talking 3 years ago, was we have always very, very deliberately had that sort of, not unique to us, but we don't care when people show up. We don't care if they, need to go to an appointment. We don't as long as you if it's on your calendar, show up. It was all very, very casual. But you could also just see someone at their desk and know if they're there or not. Whereas if you're waiting for someone and you message them on Slack and they did that thing without saying anything, it just creates new hurdles. And I actually completely forgot, honestly, because I think it's gotten so much better, that was a big problem early on. Is it was very hard to kind of have that cake and eat it too, of that sort of absolute freedom. And now it's pretty simple in that, we use Slack like many, and we're just very deliberate in kind of our policies of like, hey, if you're literally going to be away from your keyboard for a while, throw it in this channel. And if you don't respond to someone within X minutes, they're going to look in that channel and say, oh, they're not available. Okay, I'm going to move on.